Everyone here on the program show and delivery review. I'm your host as always, Kids coming up. We go through the weekend and the companion piece of the predict the outcome. What match, who won, who lost, we'll find out who won between Ilya Dragunov and Tony Andrews and hard foul. NXT Championship match as well. Also, too, the Trick Williams accomplished his feat. Trick Williams gets the job done. I guess the Trick Williams win his match. Tonight we'll find out coming up. And we'll talk about highlights from the WWE Hall of Fame. Even some surprise that I was kind of shocked to see that Stephanie McMahon returned to WWE. We'll get there now. That's the Pro Wrestling Show with Brandy Rose and stuff too. We'll get to it all when the NXT Stand and Deliver review show starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to the portion of the Pro Wrestling Show, NXT Stand and Review. Deliver review show. Glad you doing the Pro Wrestling Show. Joining in conversation. You can ask the Pro Wrestling Stand and Deliver review show. Sponsored by our Monster WrestleMania. Here, we'll be doing this. We have WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. The outcome is. So, let's not waste no time with some else. Let's kick it off with this. Joe Gacy taking on Shawn Spears. Never thought Shawn Spears would even come back to the E, but things can change and people can go to different places. Shawn Spears took on Joe Gacy in the pre-show, which I kind of did not see that coming, but it happened on the pre-show. But Joe Gacy, before he was about to come out, he got attacked from behind by Ridge Holland. So I believe Ridge Holland and Shawn Spears are having some alliance or something. But Shawn Spears got pinned by Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy pinned Shawn Spears to get the 1, 2, 3. Joe Gacy wins his first NXT. Well, he's been in a lot of NXT scandal. This is a big high profile match against a former AEW star who just left AEW. I guess left the effective AEW star. So hey, you get that. We get new news that General Manager Ava, The Rock's daughter, has announced that the NXT North American Championship will get a new redesign for the women's division. It will be called the Women's North American Champion or the North American Women's Champion, however you want to put it. I think the North American Champion sounds better. The Women's North American, however, it's going to be the same thing. Ava revealed that the Women's North American Championship will be, I guess, a tournament to crown a new Women's North American. Let's look at it. It has the North American design, but it's white with white leather scrap, symbolizing the women's division. And we see right there, right here, the Women's North American Championship will be that coming up. So congratulations all. When the tournament will start, will it be a tournament? Will it be a battle royal? Or will it be something new and different that we've never seen, like a six-pack challenge? We'll never know. A ladder match, you never know in these days. But we see that. Metaphor, Noam Dar and his crew hosted the event. I guess they were trying to be like Chase U or however they wanted to call themselves. And Metaphor did so. Speaking of Chase U, JC Jane was in action. JC Jane, well, Tia Hill, I meant to say, and her team got the win. Chase U were united in tonight. That's what JC Jane did and stuff to do what she did, but Tia Hill found her way, found her niche, pinning you know who. to get the 1, 2, 3. She did so tonight. Congratulations to Thea here. Well, we move on to this. The War Dogs were in action. The War Dogs took on the War Dogs were in action. The War Dogs took on Nathan Frazier and Axion, gave them a fight. Well, we'll get to the War. We can get to the War Dogs right quick. Um, well, we'll get to them. Yeah, this is it. The War Dogs when against Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker. I don't know what they're doing with Braun Breaker and stuff, but I guess with the trying to pick him around, so see how it will work for him. But the War Dogs got the win over you know who, Nathan Frazier and Axion. Well, we get this right here. Gia Gia from Stardom has made her appearance. We don't know if Gia is going to be signing with WWE or going to be signing with somebody under a WWE umbrella. We're getting a lot of reports. But Gia made her appearance tonight, sitting in attendance. She sat down. She got to meet Triple H and stuff. So Gia, she's a real deal out there in Japan. And Gia wants to bring her talents to WWE. She even sat in the row next to William Regal. What Real Regal got in store for Gia, and the dude right there next to on the far right from Regal. What's his name? You hear reports that Tony Khan don't really like him too much, but hey, we'll see what Gia does. Gia was closely watching this match in attendance right here. That Roxanne Perez won her match tonight. Roxanne Perez, I thought on Live Carrier was going to win. I guess I was proven wrong. Roxanne Perez, a new look, a new attitude. I think she said she was gonna win. I don't know for a fact, but Roxanne Perez won sorry with the NXT Women's Championship by getting a new attitude and something going for her. Roxanne Perez wins, but Live Vicaria upset about what happened, so she's going back to the totem pole again. Live Vicaria won the title from Becky Lynch, but Roxanne Perez finally wins the NXT Women's Championship. Could we be seeing Roxanne versus Gia down the road? It could be a possibility. Well, Oba Femby, I said was going to win. Oba Femby was dominant, and he did dominate throughout the whole entire match. Oba Femby did not waver one bit, and I mean one bit indeed. Oba Femby kind of went and took what was rightfully his. Obafembi beat Dijak and Josh Bridge. Dijak and Josh Bridge really couldn't withstand the. You can see right here. This match was from the get go right here. They did incredible moves. These three big men trying to outdo each other. Obafembi picking both men up and slamming them. Then we see this. Obafembi sitting down as Josh Bridge take Dijak into Obafembi. Obafembi dominated throughout the entire match, hitting Josh Bridge to get the 1, 2, 3, even choking Dijak to get Josh Bridge off of him. Obafembi showing his right here. This is right I was talking about right here. Lord have mercy, just too much. I'm going to watch that match again just to see. I kind of missed that match, but that's why we got pictures and stills because it was impressive stuff to see. Well, like I said, the NXT Championship match was on the line. We showed that the NXT title. Tony D'Angelo challenging Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Championship. The NXT Championship was hard paced and fast paced indeed. Ilya Dragunov taking Tony D'Angelo through the announcers table like he liked to do his signature forearm stance. He did that forearm stance and he executed like slamming, crushing him through the table. And went through the table all right. But at the end, Ilya Dragunov retained his championship over Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo even came out in the permit out in the open with the Sopranos. I guess they were trying to put a Sopranos S to it. But Dragunov retains his NXT championship in a massive way. We talked about. We get to this. Former best friends, now enemies. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Carmelo was jealous of Trick's success, and Carmelo wanted to take it out on Trick. And Trick wanted his revenge. And Trick Williams get his revenge on Carmelo, and it did happen. It was a mismatch, but Carmelo paid the price, and Trick Williams won the match over Carmelo Hayes. This should have been for the NXT Championship, and Trick said through a post match interview that hey, he still got love for him, but he wants to do things. He said NXT is in good hands, so I believe Carmelo will be heading to the main roster. Just don't know it'll be Raw, or SmackDown. I would like to see Carmelo on Raw, so his talents on Raw. But who knows? But Trick Williams whooped that Trick and got the 1, 2, 3. And congratulations to Trick Williams on that accomplishment. All right, that does it for the NXT Stand Deliver review. We're gonna go into Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, we talk about the Hall of Fame and what a Hall of Fame it was. We saw Paul Heyman get inducted, and it was kind of odd. Heyman got inducted first. Normally, it's in Philadelphia. You would thought Heyman would have been the main event Hall of Famer, but that they changed that. Heyman talked about ECW, his time in WWE, his time in WCW, AWA, his beginnings as a promoter, as a photographer, as a young kid, sneaked his way into the WWE, and Heyman now becoming one of the prominent premier managers of WWE. Many people consider him the best manager of all time, up there with Bobby Heenan and Jim Cornette. But Heyman talked about ECW and talk about he's there to cause problems and stuff, to cause chaos and insanity. Heyman said a lot of swear words and stuff that was kind of profound and stuff that you try to get rid of him, you can't really get rid of him because he's there. But Heyman touted his kids, CM Punk. CM Punk was there. If you see right here, Keith Lee was lurking around. Keith Lee might be heading back to WWE. Also, to a lot of former AEW personalities. Brandy Rose, who was the former AEW Chief Brand Officer. Stephanie McMahon, former Chief Brand Officer of WWE. They kind of was at heads with each other about marketing promotions. And I guess Stephanie was co-CEO and she resigned as chairman. She made a rare appearance. It was kind of rare. Heyman touted her being the one, and Heyman said he's gonna always be a Triple H guy. And I said, okay, Heyman, okay. So it was kind of odd too. The Rock receiving the People's Champion Award. It was kind of odd. I think this was already staged and planned. The Rock get the award. Don't know from Muhammad Ali's estate, his wife. I don't know how this, and then how it was a Muhammad Ali award when you can tell it was the Rock's championship belt that he custom made. To make it seem like Ali's family gave it to him, but it would have been different. But no, the Rock can't fool me on that. I like the Rock and stuff, but I think that was kind of staged. I can't. He could have kept that to himself, but I guess he wanted to show out. You see right here, Stephanie McMahon. You see right here, this hat right here that she was wearing. She's first sighting of a McMahon in a long time. Stephanie, who played the on-screen the owner of WECW back in the Invasion heyday, when the Invasion was happening and stuff. Stephanie made a rare appearance tonight. Even the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns inducted Heyman. Looked at casual as usual. I just hope this ain't it for Roman. I think Roman still has enough mileage left in him. I think he got about like another 15 years left in him. So we'll see. But Roman, which could be he said if he doesn't keep his title, he'll be leaving WWE soon if Cody wins. I don't want that to be the case, but if Cody wins, hey, as long as he finished his story. Well, speaking of tonight, Rhea Ripley will be in action. She'll be starting off WrestleMania, kicking off WrestleMania with her championship match for the women's title against Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch win the women's championship with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley looked beautiful that night. She looked like, she was put together like that. Speaking of that, unsung hero, Bull Nakano, the former WWE Women's Champion, made a rare appearance. Bull Nakano got inducted by Landra Blaze, one of her fiercest rivals back in the mid 90s. Um, Bull Nakano received. Bull Nakano looks good for her age. She's aging gracefully. Bull Nakano coming out there, thanking the fans, thanking her time in WWE, and you know, I look at it like that you can't judge a book by its cover, and Bull Nakano shows true example of that, as well as Heyman. Talking about he's a disruptor. A lot going on, but this Hall of Fame was way too long, and it could have been time constraint. But I blame Heyman, I blame Dunbo Patterson, and a couple of others. Rock, guilty too. Rock trying to upstage folks as well. So Rock should have kept Cody too. Everybody. Speaking of Cody, Cody will be at wrestling tonight in that huge tag team match against The Rock and the Roman Reigns. Where Cody would team up with world champion Seth Rollins later on for their tag team match was WrestleMania Saturday. This has been building for months, and now it's culminated, and we are building the anticipation. Cody Rhodes getting touted for prime with the United States champion Logan Paul. Logan Paul ain't nothing but a marketer. He's a fighter and a marketer. He's marketing himself all over, which you can't blame him. But he's marketing himself and got Cody Rhodes along with him, which that's kind of like a heel and a face working together. That's crazy, but hey, as long as money got to be made, opportunities are that. Let's see. All right, we're gonna end that here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Stand and Deliver review with Trick Williams whooping that trick of Carmelo Hayes and teaching him a lesson in life and the matter of stuff. We'll have continued NXT coverage for NXT, the aftermath after Stand Deliver this Tuesday for the NXT Ring Report. So, for me being Kendra Diggs saying so long, we'll see you